So Christian's from Method Investment Group here in Providence, Rhode Island. He's been working on 16 houses in the last couple of years from the ground up here in the Ocean State. Christian, what's it been like as far as financing these construction properties?
So, as far as financing the construction properties, well, the first few houses that I built, first couple, they were for clients. So, I wasn't using none of my money. Today, right now, the best way that I can tell anybody to get started is purchasing your first piece of land, whether it's cash. So it has to be cash so that you can then turn around and bring that to a bank or a private person, and then there's no other mortgage or lien holder on it. So they'll let you borrow the construction funds. You know what I mean? So you won't have to put another down payment. You could use the land as collateral. That's why it's very important. Like if you own land, it's important to own it outright, but also, there's people that buy a house, have a mortgage, right? And then it comes with an extra lot. You can build on that extra lot. However, you need a release of lien from the mortgage company. You have to have enough equity in your house currently to be able for them to release that parcel, and so it's not tied to the mortgage. So it says even though you're paying its own taxes, separate lots, you still have to go through that process to ensure, because then no one else will let you borrow money on top of that.
Right.
Because it's tied to that mortgage. So you have to create that release of lien. That's what it's called. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's not impossible.
So if somebody has a property like this, would they contact you to help them facilitate that build? Is that your bread and butter, or is that not something you do? You want to own your own land and develop your property on your own. How does your business model work?
So right now, the way that our business model works is that we pretty much have been building for ourselves. The past 13 houses. However, we just recently we did take on two clients that wanted for us to build for them, and it's going down a good route. I mean, the way that we look at it is like we know how to do this. We can build up a structure, construction only, no permits, 5 months. So it takes us 5 months to excavate, put in a foundation, frame it up, weather tight it, put a roof on it, and then do all the MEPs, mechanical, electrical, plumbing inside, and the finish work. So, it takes us 5 months to build like a duplex. So,
Wow.
basically, we're like, all right, we have this system down. There's people out there taking other people's money and not even finishing the project and all this stuff. So we're like, we got to do a service. So we got to provide, the service to people that actually want to build homes. We have a housing crisis right now. So either I would love to buy the land, but if you don't want to sell it, then I'll help you build it. The last project we just did over here on off of Hawkins, right in Providence, we had an existing single family structure, and it came with an extra lot. And what we did was we ripped off the roof off the single family, and then we framed up another level. Long story short, we converted that single family into a multifamily, and we also built on the lot next door and created a two family as well. And so this project right here took we broke ground February 1st, and we sold both of them. One of them 2 months ago, and the other one a month ago.
So you sell everything. Do you do any type of buy and hold? Do you do any rental management too?
So we do have some buy and holds, but it was very difficult to get them. But as of this year, because of the 2 year, tax returns and all that as a
Yep.
self-employed, that was my biggest hurdle. But now we're pretty much keeping everything. We are selling some. It depends. We're trading up basically at this point.